Una don't see am abi. You've seen it. I say let me rest from your say I should not rest. If I talk now, people will say people should leave Yul alone. Yul does not want us to leave him alone. Don't you understand it? If by now you've not understood how people like Yul behave, that means you need to learn how human beings behave. Because Oga Yul has come out again. Like we're just on our own. No. After he just finished posting how many days ago, he came out. I was just thinking today, I said, you don't reach 1 week where Yul post about himself. Yul has to post this week, He has to post this week, and Yul did not disappoint me. He came out and he wrote a whole episode. Don't worry, I'm going to read it for you. This is The Rose Show. Welcome. Thank you so much for liking my videos, for watching, for subscribing. Oh yeah, let's enter video. Yul Edochie. He don't post picture again with long notes. Now in they talk now, no be saying bloggers now talk. Now in they talk now. He said, God works in mysterious ways. Marrying a second wife has brought me blessings and also elevated my 2 lovely wives. This man. I'm going to read what he wrote so that I know go be like say I add words to his words. He said sometimes he takes the things we see as disappointments to happen for elevation to come. It happened many times in the Bible, just like the case of Joseph. Oh, he likes to bring the Bible. He likes to bring the Bible. Oh my God. I'm a man after God's heart, Oshe. I'm like the King David in the Bible. I communicate with God and he guides me every day. I wronged my wife May from the way I went about it, and I have apologized to her sincerely from the bottom of my heart. But in the eyes of God, things are different. God blesses differently. His ways are not our ways. Our destinies are different. Don't be deceived by the white man's culture. Same white people that condemn polygamy are encouraging men to marry their fellow men. In the end, judgment is for God. Even the white people don't understand God fully. Nobody does actually. That's why he remains God. Many great men in the Bible had one wife. Many great men in the same Bible also had more than one wife. And if that happens to be your destiny, now see long note really all the rights for me, Abi. Now they see him. God will elevate you and elevate all that concerns you through it. My wife May just signed her first endorsement deal, something that never happened all these years. Oh my God, somebody hold this man, collect his phone. And this came from what many saw as disappointments. I've realized that God's ways are different. Many more deals will come to her because she's a wonderful person. So is my wife Judy. She has also been elevated, known widely. Her career is bigger with a whole lot going on for her as well. Let me not talk about myself. You have to talk about yourself. We know you have to talk about yourself. My stardom has tripled. My name is being mentioned in places it never got to before. My children are blessed. Amen on that one. Summary: the ways of God are different. Our destinies are not the same. You may not understand any man's destiny, and that's because you're not supposed to. Okay? Accept your own. If God gives you more than one wife, it will come with blessings and elevation. Run your race and put God first in all you do. He speaks to each of us differently. Love and peace to us all. He gave us love and peace. Basically, God is speaking to you all to take more than one wife. You guys. Where do I start from in this video? I don't know if it's the fact that Yul attributed May's success to him. I don't even understand. Like, he feels like it's this mess that he put you inside, because who were you? You were not known, who knew you, May? Everything that you were was my wife. Everything that made you important, made you irrelevant, or made you relevant rather, was being Yul Edochie's wife. That's all people knew you for. Now that I married a second wife, you're now popular. You now have your own career by yourself. You now have a name for yourself. May Edochie, basically what I'm trying to say to you as Yul that I am, is that I made you. I'm still making you. Oh, Jesus. So, see, this is where women, you have to now kneel down. Everybody kneel down. Cover your hand. Don't say, lead us not into temptation, because you're like this, in the temptation. I feel like every time he opens his mouth to talk about May Edochie, he disrespects her. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. He has begged her in private and everything, and said that his issue was, or what he did wrongly was the way he went about it, getting married to the second wife, but now May Edochie is getting endorsements because, Yul Edochie is involved, and this popularity that even his new wife, Judy, we now know her career has spiked. Why? Because of Yul Edochie, because of Odogu. Even his own career too now. His names are entering places that does not enter before. Why? Because of he himself. Everything. Why? Because of Yul Edochie. You guys, may we not enter into the hands of narcissistic people, because all they think about, all that they know is themselves. And it's a very bad place for people to be in, because those people, they rate themselves. It's only them they see. They're always the first. They always have to be in the mix. This is not a case of self-confidence. This is an actual case of pride. So now what happens is that Yul Edochie goes to take a second wife behind his wife's back. Basically what it means is that cheated on his wife with this lady, got her pregnant, then married her behind his wife's back, and you come to say you've apologized, that we just did it the wrong way, but that this whole thing that you do, the cheating, the infidelity, everything, the whole baby before your wife even knows about it, is the will of God, because for some reason you are hearing from God, and this is God's plan for your life, and God wants your career to blow up, because this is his will, this is destiny. And now what it means is that if you were married to only May probably would not be successful. And the funny thing is that May can see, not everybody who has endorsements, I don't know how I'm going to put it, people actually have quiet money. May can be successful without having endorsements. So yes, endorsements are because now she's popular and everything. Doesn't mean that even without the endorsements she's not going to, make her own money and all that. But basically now she's getting endorsements. Now we know so much about her. Now we know so much about Judy, and we all have to attribute it to you, the giver of wealth, Yul Edochie, the one that hears from God directly, the one that God uses to arrange people's destinies. Oga Yul, I see you. But it's people who always come to say that we should stop this Yul Edochie's case. Yul is not ready for us to stop, because he's going to continue doing anything and everything to justify what he has done. Do you get what I'm saying? So at this point, I go just talk to mothers and parents, actually even fathers. There's something you are going to do. If you get female pikin, as much as before, say before they go, they train woman just to be man wife, you have to be respectful, respect your husband and everything. Right now, one work where women and parents are supposed to do for their children, you're supposed to teach your children self-confidence. They need to be confident in themselves, because what is Yul talking about? What is Yul talking about? Did you read that whole episode? That's why I read it to you guys, like the way that he put it. I didn't want to interpret it. I said, make I read them for now. I think take rest. I thought I go understand and you go digest for your brain. This is what this man is saying. Basically 2 lines to talk about one apology that he gave to me. I don't care if May wants to be with him or not. I'm just really worried about the fact that he is not over himself. He thinks of only himself. If you think this is what I'm saying, let me know if you concur in the comment section. This person that we just read this thing he said, now only himself in they think about. That's the kind of person that I think that he is, from all that has been going on and all the excuses he has been giving and everything that he has been talking about based on this his new choice of wife and what he did to the old one. How do you go to get married to somebody else and now come to attribute all the success? So basically now you tell us now Muku love me now. Now you tell people they go give me endorsement. Now you tell Nigerians to love me. There's been other women whose husband took other wives, and trust me, the love that they got is nothing compared to the love that May Edochie is getting. So trust me that whatever love May Edochie is getting has almost nothing to do with who you are, Yul. But that's what I want Yul to do now. Take that blanket of pride off himself. Because if you're not seeing this pride that Yul Edochie is showing off, if you think that nothing is wrong with you, then I have an issue, because you might be going through this kind of thing in your life and you don't think that this person you are involved with is just thinking about only themselves. And one of the worst things that can happen to anybody is to be with somebody that thinks of only themselves, who puts themselves higher, above, over any other person. A very bad place to be in. In fact, what it will do to you is it will joke with your self-esteem. The person will, because they have to always be on top, they will keep on squeezing you. They'll keep on trying to put you beneath, so you will never be able to see how great of a person that you are. So everything that they do, everything that you achieve has to be attributed to them, because it is them, because of them, because you know them. That is why people will know you. You understand? It's a very messed up situation. I just hope that May has been able to see that she's all that. Yes, she's all that. Because this is a very, very dicey. It's not even dicey. It's straightforward. Yul Edochie. Finally, I don't tire for this talk. At this point, I will still talk about this matter again. But for now, subscribe to the channel. Yeah? Oh yeah, bye.